What's up, everybody? Welcome. Good afternoon. Friday, 4th of July weekend, July 1st. Prize Picks Happy Hour Show. Your fielder's choice. Pico here. Mark Owana, YFC underscore Tart. Mark, what's up, man? How you doing?
Not too much. Not too much. We've had a really tight couple of days here on the Prize Picks boards, just from release and a bunch of odds moving really fast and lines moving really fast as well.
Yep.
So just been a quiet couple of days on the Prize Picks end, but we've got a handful of things here picked out, trying to make stuff work. So yeah,
Yeah, I think
excited to
overall
get
we've
it
had.
through.
I was looking. We've overall had obviously a winning week. Winning week. It's been too many days. Was it yesterday? We had a tough day. I guess it was. I guess it was
hmm
yesterday. But
Yeah.
we've had. I mean, overall, Mark's chart is still free. Check it out. Discord.gg/your fielder's choice. I'll throw it in the comments for anybody that's watching live. But we still have a prize picks room that's still free. So check it out. Check out Discord, your fielder's choice, $25 a month. That includes all sports plus props before props goes beyond the paywall, which will be soon on the website. But that sorry, that chart has been money. It's been unbelievable hitting, kind of like our tennis DFS chart. But
Yeah, that's been going nuts too, dude. Everybody's been crushing it on Wimbledon.
yeah, it's been. We've had a. I even crushed today at Wimbledon, and I don't know anything about tennis, so DFS has been crushing MLB. We're back on another big streak. MLB, especially cash games. Big slate tonight, which has been actually helped me with the props review. But once again, check us out. Check out the Discord. A lot of it's free, especially the props are free. And let's get into it. It's a quick one. It's the happy hour. We have some of our favorites. Mark did some charts on, and then we have some other ones extra that have been popping up in the last couple of minutes. I think we both may like. So here to it. Rock and roll. 4th of July. Let's go. Who's going first? What do we got?
Are you able to see it?
Oh, and now I see it.
Cool.
Miles
So
Michaelis.
Yep, Miles Michaelis over 4.5 strikeouts. Odds on this one are pretty decent at -135 on the over. And the Phillies are about an average K rate versus righties of 22.3%. But Michaelis has been heating up as a strikeout guy this year. He's got 9, 3, 6, and 9 in his last four. He's been over in 10 of 15. And he hasn't played Philly yet. But what I am liking about Michaelis is a handful of his expected stats this year. He's 74th percentile in expected WOBA, 75th or 74th percent in expected ERA. He's got a 58th percentile, so a little bit above average on the chase rate as well. But he's playing better than league average. He's playing better than I think a lot of people expected him to be, and
Definitely.
he's picking up strikeouts as well. And then, so with the Phillies being average, around league average versus righties here, I think that this has a decent shot to continue, and the books do too. So I'm liking Michaelis over 4.5 strikeouts here.
And he had a pretty good streak there where he was definitely over that prop.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So yeah, I like it too. Those are the first ones that popped up to me this morning. Miles Michaelis over 4.5 strikeouts. Next one, Josiah Gray. This is by far my favorite prop of the day. And I've probably been one of the biggest detractors of Josiah Gray since he's come up. I've been, I never thought he's that great of a pitcher, but the kid's actually turning around now. 5.5 is way too low. First of all, he's facing the Marlins. So he's already faced them 3 times this year. He's posted strikeout totals of 6, 7, and 10. All 3 of them are over that prop. That's an average of 7.7 per contest. 25.9 strikeout rate on the season for Gray. 27.7% against right-handed bats. Miami, that lineup is filled with right-handed bats. And actually, I meant to look it up again if the lineups came up, but I'm assuming it's all righties. It's pretty much all Miami throws out there. I got up now. So Miami's a swinging team. They haven't fared well against Gray at all. And okay, here we go. So you got Cooper, John Birdie, Aguilar, Garcia, Brian Anderson, Rojas. Yeah, it's all righties again. So definitely like the Gray prop. Over 5.5. And let me see, the last 2 weeks, the Marlins are striking out over 25% against right-handed pitching. Gray over 5.5. roll it, lock it in. And I think you had told me off air that this odds are moving toward the gray, right?
Yeah, they've been drifting towards the over all day. I think this one opened up at plus money last night or early this morning, and it's just been slowly drifting up to that over side. So yeah,
Jazz Chisholm's still out, so that actually helps gray too.
yep.
So yeah, I'm locking gray in over 5.5 strikeouts.
Oh. Another one here that I like is Roansy Contreras over 4.5 strikeouts. He's been over in 3 of 7, and the Brewers are striking out pretty high to righties at 23.7%. Odds are pretty coin flippy here, and I think last game against the Rays really shows why. And that's because despite how much ability Contreras has and what he's shown in the past in being able to strike guys out, he also walks a lot of guys, and that was one of his biggest issues last game against the Rays. That really elevated his pitch count early, and he got pulled relatively early compared to like what most starters get playing time as. Like most are getting through 6 innings. He got pulled at 5, and I know he hasn't gotten through 6 yet this year. But despite that, he's been able to get to totals of 7 and 8 strikeouts in a game. So it's just like getting past this walking issue. And he is 22nd percentile in the league when it comes to walking. So he's walking a lot of guys. But what I like here is the upside. 54th percentile in K rate, so about average, but 84th percentile in chase rate and 62nd percentile in whiff rate. That leaves a lot to like here. And it's just a question of, is he going to walk a bunch of guys? I think the matchup against Burns means he's going to be forced to put guys away, and he's going to be put in situations where he's going to have to be doing the heavy lifting for Pittsburgh to keep them in the game. So I'm looking for Contreras to get over 4.5 strikeouts tonight to keep this game competitive.
Very talented kid, and I think the kid's got the talent to be a star. Another Pirate. I mean, so many Pirates, and I posted that in our MLB Premium the other day, a list of all the star pitchers that have come up through the Pirates, including Garrett Cole's pitching tonight. But Contreras, a lot of talent. He's a rookie, so he's going to get wild, but he's shown some stuff. So he's shown some really good stuff. And even that last game against Tampa Bay, if he didn't walk 5 batters, then that's pretty. That was one of the problems. Keeps that walks down, he's going to stay in the game, and to me, that's a pretty easy prop for Contreras to get. And I think every game he pitches, he's going to get better and better. So I like that call. Over 4.5 strikeouts.
Yep. And another thing here that I do like is that he did play them early in the year when he came in as a reliever, got 5 Ks against them in 3 innings. So if he's able to do it in 3 as a reliever there, I like what he's able to do in probably 5, maybe 5 1/3. So.
All right. I just threw in the in our chat I spelled it wrong, but it's discord.gg, your fielder's choice. Okay, Lance Lynn, over 5 strikeouts. I went back and forth on this. I don't know. I consider myself a Lynn guy. I have him in a lot of season-long leagues. He's finally come back, misses spring. Been back 3 games now, so he is stretched out. So it looks like he's ready for a full workload. He's definitely due for positive regression. Now, Lance Lynn is a strikeout pitcher, and he was hit around these last 3 starts, but he was able to strike out 4 in his first start, 88 pitches, 5 in his next start, 99 pitches, and then 8 in the third start, 109 pitches. This is a guy last year, 28% strikeout rate, 2021, always been a strikeout pitcher. Now he's facing the Giants. The Giants you don't mess with. Good professional bunch of hitters, but the Giants are striking out 25.1% clip last 14 days. So if Lance Lynn, and he's slowly getting back to the old Lance Lynn, 5.5 strikeouts should be easy for him tonight. And I was just looking to see when their lineup, I'm assuming their lineup probably isn't out yet, is it? No, it's not out yet.
Not for a game start at 10:15, I wouldn't think so.
Yeah, it's a West Coast, but he definitely, there's a bunch of lefties in that lineup. I'm stacking this on the Giants too today in DFS, but he should be able to get definitely 6 Ks against these guys, especially get down the bottom of the order, guys like Kirk Casale, Theo Estrada, and all that. So Lance Lynn over, I like that prop. Now if it gets to like 5.5, maybe 6, I'd probably be dumping it. But if it stays at 5, take the over at 5.
Yep, because at least at the 5, you have the backside of getting some push protection there. So
there you go. Good point.
So another one, the last one for me that I really liked on this board was Christian Javier under 2.5 earned runs allowed. Um, Earlier, DraftKings had this listed at minus 160 on the under, which is huge. That's pretty juiced there. But mostly what I'm looking at here is matchup. The Angels have not been, they've been a team that righties want to face. They've been striking out at a really high clip, around 26% to righties. And pretty much as long as you're getting through Trout and Ohtani, you're getting through the Angels lineup. They're not a great bunch of hitters outside of Trout and Ohtani. But
Mhm.
Javier has been great in his starts as well. He's been under 2.5 earned runs allowed in 8 out of 10 games. And the 2 games he got rocked was versus Seattle and at Washington. And that was about a month apart. So it was just off days for Javier is what I'm seeing from this. He's coming off of a start against the Yankees where he went absolutely berserk, pitching 13 strikeouts in 7 innings. I believe that was against Garrett Cole, too. But this is a guy who is 89th percentile in expected ERA, 96th percentile in expected batting average, 88th percentile in expected slugging. He's a good pitcher this year, and he's got strikeouts to show for it too, as I mentioned against the Yankees. So I'm looking for Javier to keep this up and just basically get through Trout and Ohtani tonight.
Yeah, they're a Minute Maid Park, pitcher friendly park. Big thing for me that's really pushing us on and pushing the over is Big Bill Miller is calling balls and strikes behind the plate. Big Bill Miller is a huge pitching umpire. And you got right now, like I said, Dodgers lineup. They're striking like 28% against right-handed pitching right now. So take the Javier over. Also, we had another prop from one of our prop guys. He posted in our room another Javier prop over 35.5 pitcher fantasy score for B12 Adam.
Yep, I can get behind that as well. Definitely.
Last one we got charts for Pete Alonso. Alonso's definitely flying on the radar here. He's been quiet lately, actually, but he's facing Glenado. Glenado's a gas can in City Field. Alonso crushes right-handed pitching, 292 WOBA, 395 ISO. Now you get like 44% fly ball rates, 40 to 41% hard contact rate. On the other side of the coin, Glenado has been hard hit all year. He's on 48% hard contact, 376 WOBA. Pete Alonso, smash spot today. He's actually my main home run call tonight for DFS. He's gonna get back. He's gonna get back into business before the All-Star break here. Take Alonso definitely over 1.5 total bases.
Dope. And then, so just to recap, the main ones for tonight was Alonso over 1.5 total bases, Javier under 2.5 earned runs allowed, Lance Lynn over 5 strikeouts with that push protection because we're expecting probably 6 from him. Roansy over 4.5 strikeouts. Josiah Gray over 5.5 strikeouts. And Miles Michaelis over 4.5 strikeouts. But there were a couple that we saw recently as well, right?
Yeah, I got I'm on a Giancarlo Stanton, even if it's 8 fantasy points. You play Giancarlo Stanton when he's hot. He's one of the streakiest power hitters in the game. On fire right now. So he's got home run 5 his last 7 games. Smashes righties with power. 292 ISO, 360 WOBA, 40% hard contact. Facing Aaron Savali. Aaron Savali is, to me, terrible pitcher. He's got a really dusty, scrubby curveball that Stanton can hit. Aaron Judge can hit. He allows huge power to right-handed bat. 226 ISO, 388 WOBA. Giancarlo Stanton over 8 fantasy points. Take all the Judges over. And I also had one more that, as you were talking, I just popped it up. I'm looking at Mike Minor over 3.5 earned runs. Great American Ballpark. We call it Great America Small Park. Braves are angry. Definitely that offense is one of the best, especially since June, one of the best offense against left-handed pitching. Take Mike Minor over 3.5 earned runs.
Yep.
And then
another one that I saw lines moving on Alex Cobb today.
Yes, that's right. Yep.
That one's been drifting towards the over. The books have him at 4.5. PrizePicks has him at 4. I believe he opened favoring the under of 4.5, so favoring the 4 side. But when I last saw, he was at minus 120 or maybe minus 125 for the over on 4.5. So with PrizePicks having him at 4, I think that's a pretty decent value play that he at least gets you the 4 to push.
Definitely, I am a huge Alex Cobb guy. Anybody who watches my DFS shows, I'm a huge fan. Ground ball pitcher.
Yep.
And like I said, pitch count's going up. Last game was 80 pitches.
Yep. This is his third start back from injury. The first one he had 60 pitches, second one 80 pitches. So we're looking at a rising pitch count again. And I think he can definitely get to 4.
White Sox team struggling. They're getting a little bit healthier, but definitely I think Alex Cobb's in a good spot today. I may even be leaning on him a little bit for DFS. Also, another couple picks here. B12 threw in he's one of our Pops guys, MLB guys. Threw in his picks. He's very, very good at PrizePicks. Been doing this since inception. He's got Chris Bryant over 1.5 total bases. Burns over 8 strikeouts. So I like the Burns strikeouts definitely. He's got Carlos Correa. I love all the Twins tonight. Twins are my top stack. I think the Twins are going to smoke against Spencer Watkins. Horrible pitcher. He's got Carlos Correa over 8 fantasy score, and one more Orioles and Twins over half an inning, first runs allowed. Because yes, the Twins are going to jump all over Spencer Watkins right from the first pitch. Watkins is a gas can, so like those picks. Anything else you got?
That's about it.
I'll probably take the Sensatella over 3.5 earned runs too at Coors, but
yeah.
Oh, there's this. Sensatella's he's gas too. So I like Merrick-Kelly. I probably won't mess with Kelly today, but I would take Sensatella over. All right, I think that's it. So kind of to wrap it up, just give the slides one more time.
Yep. So it was Michaelis over 4.5. It was Josiah Gray over 5.5. Roansy over 4.5 strikeouts. Lance Lynn over 5, looking for 6, but if he pushes, so be it. Javier under 2.5 earned runs allowed. And Alonso over 1.5 total bases with leans on Cobb's strikeouts over, Stanton over on the fantasy, correct?
I think that's the only one Stanton's gotten right now.
And what was the other one?
Any Judge ones? Judge is a 9. I'd probably stay away from that. But my Stan 8. Also, we had Mike Minor over 3.5 earned runs at Great American Small Park against the Braves. And then we had B12's picks that he just sent over to me. And once again, they are Chris Bryant over 1.5 total bases, Burns over 8 strikeouts, Correa over his fantasy score of 8, Orioles Twins. We're going to rock Spencer Watkins tonight over the half a run first inning. And with that, 4th of July weekend, I know that very well as I was trying to get a plumber to my house today, and I didn't realize people take 6-day weekends, I guess. Everybody, good luck. Let's have a good weekend for DFS and props. Check out your fielder's choice. We're still rolling at $25 a month. That includes all sports, all props. Plus, you get the Discord chat. Plus, you get to talk to me in Discord all day. And that is it. We still have, hour and 10 minutes to lock. And deuces are out of here. Thank you, everybody. Anybody's watching after video on demand, appreciate it. And we'll be back probably Wednesday. Monday's the holiday, right? So probably back Wednesday for this Tuesday DFS show. I'm gonna have another special guest. I'm having guests every Tuesday. I'm gonna have a special guest on Tuesday. Some MLB guy from another site will be with me. And check out Twitter for all that. Deuces, Mark. Thanks for joining. We're out of here.